Allah says, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, those who disbelieve, لَوْ أَنَّ لَهُم مَّا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا, if they owned and possessed whatever the earth contains. Just try and visualize it for a moment, right? That you own the equivalent of what the earth contains. So much of wealth. لَوْ أَنَّ لَهُم مَّا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا وَمِثْلَهُ مَعَهُ, and double that. وَمِثْلَهُ مَعَهُ, لَافْتَدَوْا بِهِ. And they want to now, barter with it. And say, okay, take all this wealth and give us eternal salvation. Take all this wealth and give us eternal salvation. Won't happen. So, this tells us something really important. That this iman and faith that we have, which we did not really work for, which Allah blessed us with through His mercy, which many of us were born into. Some of us may have reverted to Islam, many of us were born into it. Look at how valuable it is. Allah is giving an example that it's more valuable than the equivalent of wealth, that is to the extent of whatever this world can contain, and double. And double. مَا تُقُبِّلَ مِنْهُمْ. It won't be accepted. Imagine coming with double the equivalent of what the world can contain in wealth and say, take this, but give me salvation. No. The criteria for salvation is correct belief, iman, which Allah has blessed us with. That's the greatest bounty which Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala has given us. But here's the thing. Being blessed with iman is one thing. Preserving your iman is another thing. Now understand the value of iman. When you've got a valuable jewel, you'll protect it. You'll polish it, you'll cover it, you'll lock it up, you'll protect it, right? Even though it's small, but it's very valuable. So what do we do to protect our iman? Because al-iman yazidu wa yanqus. Iman increases and decreases. The more you sin, the more your iman is weakened. And you become vulnerable. And you can go right to the brink of kufr. Allah protect us. And the more you are obedient to Allah, your iman is strengthened. So having iman is one thing. But the criteria is you must leave this world with your iman intact. Now how do you leave this world with your iman intact? The principle is, how you live, so will you die. And how you die, so will you be resurrected. And how you are resurrected, so will you be dealt with in terms of eternal salvation. So, try to live the life of a believer that Allah is pleased with. If you can do that, then inshallah you'll leave this world as a believer and you'll be resurrected as a believer and you will achieve eternal success as a believer would. So, understand firstly that the greatest bounty you have is your faith. For material pursuits, don't compromise your faith. For material progress, don't compromise the faith of your children. Make them learn their faith comprehensively, adequately, not just in a kind of by-the-way manner, so that they are Muslim first and they value their faith. And no matter what life does to them or where life takes them, they preserve their faith. And always make the dua. رَبَّنَا لَا تُزِغْ قُلُوبَنَا بَعْدَ إِذْ هَدَيْتَنَا. That, oh Allah, don't turn our hearts away after you have guided it. Being on faith or having faith is one thing. Remaining steadfast on it is another thing. And make the dua that, oh Allah, لَقِّنَا حُجَّةَ الْإِيمَانِ عِنْدَ الْمَمَاتِ. Let us be able to recite that which is necessary for us to recite as believers at the time of death. That أَمِتْنَا عَلَى الْإِيمَانِ. That grant us death on iman. Make the dua, but also make the effort. Live the life of a true believer. Preserve your faith. Increase and enhance your faith. And treasure your faith. May Allah grant us the tawfiq. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.